Today I messed up by accidentally making my cat think that I'm a witch. We are in the middle of a thunderstorm right now. Sometimes it gets a little intense and I get freaked out and don't want to be alone. Since I didn't want to bother my husband, I called out for my cat to come upstairs. He shows up, ready to play. I take out his favorite rattly ball and start throwing it around so he can chase it. Since I have a bit of a headache, I decided to sit in bed and lure him up by placing the rattly ball under the sheets, as he loves to hunt sheep balls. It was dark but light enough to see due to the street lights outside the window. Unfortunately, he was being so damn cute that I let out a giggle. I suppose it could have been perceived as a bit of a maniacal laugh of sorts. This laugh coincided perfectly with a strike of lightning, and he looked at me a way he never has before and bolted out of the room, down the hall, and into the guest room. I followed him there to find him with his tail all puffed up and totally spooked. Luckily, after about 5 minutes he remembered that we're best friends and started to trust me again, but for a few minutes there I'm pretty sure that he was convinced that I'm a witch. Too long. Didn't read. While playing with my cat, my laugh coincided with a lightning strike, which spooked my cat and made him think I was a witch. Today I messed up by tricking a mom into letting her foster kids watch porn. It all started 23 years ago when my horny-ass 13-year-old self was riding his bike and stumbled across a beat-up VHS tape. Upon further inspection it turned out to be a porno and I thought I hit the jackpot. The only problem is the case was broken and my VHS player didn't want to play it. Fuck. I learned a lot about VHS tapes that day, and that if you are careful you can transplant that tape into the case of an advertisement VHS tape for Crash Bandicoot I had received because I was cool and subscribed to Nintendo Power. Damn, I'm a genius. It was fappin' time and I went to town. It was the perfect hiding spot too. Nobody suspected a thing, but eventually I got the internet and the VHS tapes got put in a box and forgotten about. Fast forward to now and my mom is a volunteer driver for people that need rides to the hospital. This job allows her to interact with many types of people. She meets this sweet lady that fosters kids and mentions she has a ton of old VHS tapes the kids might enjoy. 1 week after my mom gives her the tapes, the lady calls my mom back and is furious. She had put the Crash Bandicoot tape on and started making dinner in the next room. Those kids learned a few new things about life that day. As you would expect, my mom called me very confused and I had to awkwardly explain to her how my horny adolescent ingenuity caused this to happen over 2 decades ago. Too long. Didn't read. My adolescent self disguised porn as a video game cartoon which was accidentally shown to foster kids over 2 decades later. Today I messed up by getting stupid high and going to Walmart. Some basic facts: I'm a married woman with 3 kids. I live in a medical and recreational state. I have a med card. So, I've been looking forward to today for a few days now. I had to drive to town today to sign my part of the taxes, an excellent excuse to enjoy some time away from the kids. And as we've just gotten our stimulus, I decided to make a day of it, go and get a bunch of things done and purchase that I'd been putting off, then pick up a few medical-grade chocolate bar edibles, as yesterday my mother-in-law offered to take the kids overnight tonight. Woohoo! I left this morning a little after 10 a.m. It takes about 30 minutes to get to town, we're rural. I got my errands done in the downtown area and, coming out of the final shop, turned and got to check out the shiny, new medical dispensary. Neat. And I got an extra lollipop with the chocolate bars. 10 milligrams. Ooh, fun. And then I ate it without thinking. I realize now this was not smart. I made a couple of quick stops, maybe 30 minutes, and was at Taco Bell eating by 1 p.m. Then I went to Walmart. Just a couple of minutes down the road. I noticed fairly quickly that it had been a while since I'd been inside Walmart. I had to really try to remember where the departments were. I wanted flashlights for the kids for when the power goes out. By the time I'd safari hunted down a Walmart employee and then found the flashlights, I was walking around the aisles in circles trying to find my way to the registers. At the registers, I was needing to slightly lean up against the self-checkout machines. But then, success. I made it back to the minivan. Oh, sweet relief. I checked the packaging on the lollipop. 50 milligrams, so now, I'm stuck at the Walmart. The receipt says 2 p.m., After taking time to explain my stuff up to my hubby and that I won't been home for a while, I realize it's taken more than 2 hours for me to write this post. I think I might be here for a while, which is a bummer. Luckily, I just happened to land the best possible location to be stranded, especially as a woman, in a very rural area. It's a 24-hour Walmart, so I've got bathrooms and can legally park in my car for as long as I need. I just happened to park in sight of a light and security cam. I'm in town, so there's delivery. I've still got some Taco Bell and Pepsi. I've got my charging cable. And the wireless is pretty good. So, I got that going for me, which is nice. Too long. Didn't read. Ate an edible while running errands in town, thought it was 10 milligrams. It was 50. Happened to be shopping at Walmart when it kicked it. Now I'm stuck here. Edit, I was all bummed because my lighter was dying, cigarettes, not more weed, and I was gonna have to lady up and go inside to get a new one. But, huzzah! I found an extra in my jacket pocket. Edit 2, I sobered up and made it back home safely. Thanks and good wishes to all who kept me company. Have a good evening all.